Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for more treasure hunting, sort of. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to watch most of this show, we'll see. But we're going to watch some more Tower of God. We're starting with episode 3. I know that I'm a full week and then some behind, but we'll see about catching up, and we might do episode 4 as well in this video. If we don't, we don't. I'll do it later in the week. But if we do, we do. We'll see. I've got time, so whatever. In any case, last week, or last time, let's say, on Tower of God in episode 2, we finished up the combat test. I don't really know what to call it, where they were all out in a field forced to fight until they narrowed it down to like 200 remaining combatants, and formed an uneasy partnership with Kun and Rock, the blue-haired scary boy with seemingly a bag of holding of some kind, and the big lizard man who is a blood knight of the highest caliber who just wants to do the fight and make the fight more and get stronger. Classic character archetypes, good stuff. Kun has some secrets. We don't really know what those secrets are, but somebody else in the tower does. Don't know who it is, but that seems to be where we're heading next. We also found out some things about this universe and world and the tower itself. Some stuff about the nature of the tower, different levels of it, outer, middle, inner, and the sort of hierarchy of rankers and other people within the tower, as well as finding out some more interesting things about Shinso, which seems to be, we were told, the source of all power in the tower, and doesn't seem to have as much of an effect on Bam/Yoru as it does on other people for some reason. Maybe has something to do with him being an irregular. Don't really know. Other than that, we're continuing our little journey. We're kind of on the rails here. We just got to do the challenges that the tower people tell us to do, and that's what we got to do. I'm curious to find out what this person has, like what knowledge they have of Kun, because we saw a person at the very end of the last episode that was sitting in a room, seemingly probably the next test. It was something like the Red Door. And that person was interested in meeting Kun for some reason, and I'm curious about why. So let's go ahead and dive on in, watch ourselves episode 3 of Tower of God, and see if we continue liking it. I assume we probably will. So I've got episode 3 of Tower of God. I'm just using the Horrible Subs version, nothing fancy. I've got it up and ready to go. It's sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you would like to do a syncy thing and sync up your own copy of this episode with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. Crunchyroll. This with the 3 eyes on the sword. I don't think I had noticed that before. History of Kun. Oh. Whoa. Chosen by whom? Hi. He's never seen it. Yeah, I thought it was an artificial sky. That's obviously just a legend. Okay. A fake. Whoa. And darkness comes in. He's used to being betrayed. He assumes that. Oh, okay. All right, Rock. You are a little peeved, though. Hello. Ooh, okay. Seems like a fair bet. She seems very honeybee-ish. Something scary. Oh, hi. You're not helping. I don't know if I want your hint, buddy. Oh, dude. Honto desu ka? Are you a balloon? He's a balloon. Hmm. But those who have lasted longer than that, or waited longer than that, end up screaming. Does that really help? I mean, you are a balloon. Mmm. Mmm. Okay, he's aware. Aware of your reputation. Just pop him. It'll be fine. Of course you are. Not worth it. Yeah. All right, what are we up against? Man, he put that mask back on real fast. Great. Oh boy. Okay. I would assume. You know him? What happens if you open the wrong door? Shit. Screams. What was that? Okay. How many doors are there? Time starts. How many doors are there? And why does the clock stop at 10? Oh, because 10 minutes. How many doors are there? Yeah. 12. Okay. Okay. What's the riddle? What's the gimmick? Back to lack of trust and betrayal becomes crucial in this moment. Aww. Whoa, buddy. It was as a princess of Zahad. Okay, that's what chosen Zahad and his whole family. Because he helped her? Chill, Kun. 10 seconds-ish. The path that you believe in? Is the goal just to open any door in time? The goal is just to open any door in time, to not get stuck. Huh. Yeah. Motherfuck. But it's just about deciding quickly. It's a tricky fucking challenge. You alright there, Kun? Decisiveness. Oh shit, that's a non sequitur. Not yourself. Not others. Okay. Wow, he read the realization that you had in the moment. Cool. Bye, weird one. Well, it seems to be a hammer space, so. Next group. Oh, hello, sleepy one. Sure. Ah. Balloon guy was right. Because you're otherwise pretty useless. Oh. You were instructed to give hints? Trust. That makes sense. You're gonna have to at one point. At some point. Aw. Thanks, buddy. Hmm. Hmm. And another one. Oh, fuck. That is a big boy. They killed everybody else? Yeah, what would explain this? It's pretty serious, dude. To trick them, meaning, like, keep them from progressing? Hello, Lero. Okay. Alright, you gonna run into somebody? Hmm. You got that right. Man, can you raise that death flag higher? can, can you raise it higher, wave it a little stronger? Shit. Oh, hi, Leroro. Oh, geez. Guy's face got copy-pasted. Opportunity? What do we get? Yeah, what do we get as a bonus? We're doing this to try and prevent the 3 on the first level, right? Okay. Oh? Yeah, that gets everyone's attention. You will just zip zoom to the top. Yeah, that's insane. But that means that the challenge is nigh impossible and probably deadly. The crown game. Okay. Does each team have a crown? Ah. So it's simultaneously capture the flag and king of the hill. Or is removed forcibly. All 5 will be swapped out. Okay. Yeah, you want to swoop in at the last minute. Just like a will be entering. Uh-huh. The goal is to stop them. Wait, is that Rachel? I just realized the freckles and the blonde hair. I just finally put it together. Is that Rachel? Is she here? All right. I would not underestimate your opponent. Ah! Reaction from his sword. Oh, Kevin. Hitori de I. Okay. Yeah. You can handle it. I think they are taking it quite seriously. Yeah. Nope. Think about yourself. Reaction. Are they drawn to one another? You are not a concern at all. And broke his hand. Just give up. Just give up. Just stop. She's chosen. Oh, you got a plan? 3-on-1, going for the crown. And you got bopped. She can defend the whole area just standing on the chair. Oh, it is. I think it is. I think it's her. I believe you. Time to go. Time to fight. What are you sensing from over there, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. That's her. Oh my god. It is. All right. All right. Why did she enter after him, though? Did she end up in a different ring and take time to find a club, a crew, a group? I don't know. And what's she been doing in the meantime? Why do they want to stop them from proceeding? No, it's just because they fucked up with the first round of testing, right? All right, and next, there should be a little thing, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, no. No, there's not a little thing. There's just that. Okay, no little stingy thingy. That's fine. Pretty good episode. Pretty all right. I don't have too many problems with it. I do have some issues with it, like this fight sequence at the end with Aka. Forget what her name is already. It's kind of boring. With the Kevin Penkin drum and bass kicking in and not being terribly effective. Yeah, this whole sequence didn't work for me super well, but it's fine. Now, that sequence, though, where she gets punched and doesn't even move a little bit, that works. That's good stuff. Stuff that I really appreciate, though, is the stuff at the very beginning. This interesting stuff about Kun. I love this moment of the water droplets freezing. Yeah. And the sound effect for it. That's so nice. So nice. And then we get a bit of information about Kun and his past. Unclear how to put it together exactly. I'm not entirely sure of the whole picture. But something happened. He helped Maria. Maria was chosen by Jihad, whatever, was chosen. And because she was chosen, his whole family was... Or no. Princess was chosen. What will happen to Aguero? His own sister. Okay, so he helped Maria instead of his own sister. Maria got chosen. His own sister did not. Because his sister did not, his family did not, and his whole family is now disgraced and essentially exiled and stripped of all authority. So he takes that as betrayal on the part of Maria, who he assisted. And it's rumored was lovers with, but it seems like it's more complicated than that. Okay. And then there's that layer of trauma, and then there's the layer of how do we respond to trauma, Kun, which he learned from his mother, which is kind of horrible. It's like, don't trust anyone ever. You can only trust yourself. And that leads to him almost getting fucked up by the test, if it weren't for his friends. We also find out that the sky that we see is an imitation created by Shinso, and the real sky is only a legend. Stars, those don't exist. Interesting. Very interesting. More of Rack goofiness and turning into a goofy outline creature, which is nice. Cool. And then we get this shot of the floating castle, or it's like a school almost, just floating there. Or a chunk of the tower? I guess. Very strange. Very cool. Yeah, and then talking about Rachel wanting to see the sky, and then immediately the darkness passes over Kun. Very simple stuff. And he eventually ends up wondering if he wants to protect those naive eyes, which implies that he was doing the same thing for Maria, or that because he has lost his own ability to be naive and to not see the horrors of the world, like he's too tuned into the horrors of the world, and so he wants to protect that in somebody else because he knows what the other side looks like. That seems more likely. But there was something that was implied with Maria, and I don't know what it would be. Okay, cool. Then we meet Balloony Boy, who gives us some advice that actually ends up throwing us off. And we do the challenge, and Rock manages to do it. It's kind of reminiscent of the first test in Hunter x Hunter, before even the Hunter exam really starts. The one with where the answer is not to answer. That same kind of a mind game type thing going on here, and having a character. I mean, in this case, it's kind of reversed, where our doofus is the one who figures out the answer in this case, because he just goes through the door. Where in Hunter x Hunter, Gon's doofusness it just allows them to continue because he struggles to find the answer up until the end of the time, when that is the answer. It's interesting. Okay, so battling with his own trauma, and it turns out that Rock is the hero that we really need. Rock is the best. Rock is the strongest. Absolutely. And most of everybody else also made it, which is pretty good. And then we discover that there is this trio, one of whom has a gigantic, horrifying cleaver thing, all of whom murdered all of the other contestants. Is that Lancelot? What the fuck? And that is a big boy. That's a very large boy. And now we're worried that because the testing wasn't done perfectly, we'll get fucked up. All right, and then this guy raises some severe death flags for himself by saying, like, oh, we're kind of similar. I hope we all make it to the top. I kind of like you guys. I'm going to start being your friend. I would not be surprised if that character is not long for this world. But we'll see. And so we set up the bonus game. I would not do this bonus game, but they made it the kind of offer that can't be refused. You just auto pass the whole tower. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Take you up on that offer. I wonder how they'll handle this. Obviously, our group can't win, right? Our main characters can't win because otherwise the story's over, essentially, right? So, who can win? Can Rachel's group win? And then Rachel is awaiting us at the top of the tower? Perhaps. I'm sorry, I'm trying to rearrange myself on my stool, and it's difficult. And Rachel is waiting for us at the top of the tower? That seems possible. Or random group wins, and randos that we don't care about make it to the top of the tower? Maybe. Or nobody wins. That seems like the most likely thing, but it also seems like kind of a jerk move by the administrators. Okay. Well, we've got Crown Game starting next episode, or I guess it started in this episode and will continue into next episode, with Green Lizard Girl taking her place. Rachel and our crew are both about to step out onto the field. Should be interesting to see what the hell Bam will do now that he has become aware that Rachel is present. I'm also interested in why his sword seemed to be reacting. Was it reacting to Rachel's presence? Or was it reacting to the presence of the Lizard Girl? Because she's been around for a while, right? She's been hanging out in the same rooms as them, and even competing on the same field as them. So it doesn't seem like it activated in the moment when she activated hers. Curious. Okay, well, it's relatively early. I've got some time. We didn't end up having an absurd amount of discussion on this episode, so I think I'll watch... Excuse me. I think I'll watch one more. So I will take a breaky thingy, do a syncy thingy, make sure all my tracks are synced up and we're good to go, and then we'll go ahead and watch episode 4 of Tower of God, and then we will be caught up for Wednesday when the new episode airs, and I'll watch it at some point in the next couple of days. Cool? Cool. I'll see you in a minute. Peace. Alright, welcome back. We are all synced up and good to go for episode 4 of Tower of God. Let's go ahead and get into this crown game. Reunite Bem and Rachel, maybe, I guess, possibly, and see what happens here, and see if anybody wins this game with the entire plot as the stakes. because that's essentially what it is. It's free pass to skip all of plot here. Pretty likely our crew is not going to win this one, but we'll see. Beep beep timer. Soapy is okay, but I do not love it. It's doing that thing where it does the opposite of growing on me. All right, sky. Nope, it's the blue. Yep, realization. Is that really? Is it really? Could it be? And she's hiding. She hears him. How did he even recognize her from that far away? Some kind of intrinsic connection? She would have responded? Or we are now. I mean, she is. If they remove the crown. Fuck. Okay. Well, you're stuck with it. This is kind of fun what we're doing with him. Hmm. Seems like it. Yeah, just bring the noise. Let's go. Who's it gonna be? You're killing hearts? Satsujin Bujitsu? Ah. You might not want to trust that one. I don't think he has much in the way of killing arts. Oh. He wants to play strategy. Alright. How about neither? Ah. Smart man. Nobody entered? 1 open door. 2 open doors. 3? Can we get 3? Oh, hi. Multi-Eye Man. And Wingclops. I don't know their names, so I'm just going to call them what I want to call them. 4 Eyes and Wingclops. Good. Horny Lady. Earthbender. Not an Earthbender. That's a guy? I I ship them. Gotcha. Cloaca. Kevin Bacon, what are you doing? Holy shit. Does he have control over that boomerang blade? Oh, he's pretty cool. Oh, he's actually able to fight. He's just a goofball. Well, fair. Just a little. Hmm. I'd be afraid of him. Just a little stab. And saved by another enemy? Yep. Oh no! Saved by Hots. Thanks, bud. It didn't seem to work out. Yeah, I'd be afraid about waking him up. I don't really know what he's capable of. Ordinary circumstances? It is a guy. Right? Right? They have to fight each other as well. Because someone else has the same strategy right now. Oh, and because Anak is on the throne and we can't necessarily beat her. But Sleepy Boy might be able to. Oh. Pull away their defenses, give me the one-on-one. Let me sleep to recharge my power or something. And power recharged. What is that? That seems rather powerful. Does that count as leaving the throne? It does not. Okay, she made it. Huh? Black March is getting real antsy. She can attack you from anywhere as well. Oh, fuck. That's when you back away. Oh, shit, it got real big. Oh, that is a problem. And he is really agile in a sleeping bag. Ignition weapon? A stage beyond, and his is about to ignite on its own? Seems like it. In response to hers? You need to have a conversation with Black March, bud. What is happening? But if you go inside, you get disqualified. Better to live another day. For now. And is she okay? Has she been taken over by the sword or something? I don't think so. I think it wants to fight its brethren. Did we just get forcefully entered into the next round? Oh, hi, Anak. It was a gift? It was a gift. Please don't murder me. Previous owner thought I was. This is more important. Ow. Why does a boy have one? Well, because she has one. Green April. So the month after. Yeah, got that much. Oh. That was one of Rachel's partners. I think he should. He has been chosen by it. You're a lizard. She's gonna take it. Uh-oh. Thank you, Leroro. I appreciate that. And that removes the big obstacle on the throne at the moment. So the game can continue. I will allow this. Okay, what are the terms? I'll give you... Yep. Shit. Yeah, why? There's no belief that we would actually be able to use the green. Oh. I'd really prefer if you didn't. It is a bad deal. It's a terrible deal. Aw, we got backup. We got the homies. We don't have that much time left. All right. Who's it gonna be? Yeah, she had eyes for the princess once she realized. No idea what she just said. Ooh. Oh. Ah. That's what she said. An imposter. So not a princess of Zahad? Pretending to be one? Or not a true princess in some way? Implying that maybe Rachel is? No. Yeah, it ties in. Thanks. All right. Oh, hi. We got 6 head, 4 eyes, round 2. We're building up to the ending, aren't we? Not quite. There are a few minutes. Well, that seems like bullshit. Hello, squirrel. I have a sword. I have a bag of holding. And all the teams will collide with one another. Who's responsible for that? Was that Kun? Oh, Nani? Uh-huh. The rules never say that you have to put the crown on, do they? It's just that it's just that if you put the crown on, you can no longer leave the chair or remove the crown from that person's head. You can take possession of it without those rules coming into play. Brilliant. This is a weird choice of soundtrack for this sequence. Is it? It's a copy. It's a cloned copy. Alright, that's pretty fun. That's the same cut. I'm pretty sure. It's not the real one. His bag makes copies. Oh, they're gearing up. Hello, big boy. She's gonna say yes. Fucking what? What happened to you, Rachel? What happened to you? Why you wanting to murder? Alright, there's no thing at the end. We can skip the ED. I'm gonna skip the ED. Sorry if you love the ED, but I'm gonna skip it. Time is more of a concern. What the fuck, Rachel? Why? What happened to you? What changed here? What's the dealio, yo? Okay, so she is following Rachel's orders completely. These two are acting as though they're bodyguards for her or something, or hired help. Mercenaries? I don't know. Something along those lines. The one in the front, the other girl in their trio, reacted very strongly to Onyx revealed that she is a princess of Zahad. So she calls herself she calls herself a princess of Zahad. And that girl reacts, and then when she walks by, she calls her a Nisemono, an imposter. Yeah, Nisemono. Ga. Possibly Ga. Calling her an imposter. And creating some conflict. I like her like eyeshadow stuff that she's got going on there. It's pretty cute. She is scary though, as is Gigantor, and as is Rachel in a strange twist of things. Yeah, I'm quite curious here. And of course this is like indirect indirect conflict with the lesson that she tried to impart with Yoru, the one that he remembers in this episode. I'm gonna continue switching between Bam and Yoru for calling him Bam and Yoru. Sorry. I'm not gonna be able to stop myself from calling them both Bam and Yoru. They're interchangeable in my mind, so I apologize, but get used to it, because it's not gonna change. She told him never to betray anyone. Now she's effectively betraying him. What's up with that, Rachel? Explain yourself, please. Yeah, something has happened to Rachel in between last time we saw her and now, and curious what that something is. because she has changed quite significantly. Okay, there's a cut of the girl with the Shinso wand. It's right before this guy starts running, I think. Yeah, okay, this cut. Okay, and then earlier, I believe there's the same cut. Cut, and then where's the other one? No, not that one. Yep, same cut. Interesting. You don't usually see that kind of shot reuse in more modern animation. Okay, cool. A lot of things that I liked about this episode. One thing that I didn't really like was, again, the Kevin Penkin score in some of the fight sequences. I just don't think that the drum and bassy style is the way to go. Things I do like, however, there are plenty. There are. Oh geez, something just glitched out. There are plenty. This tension over Rachel being around is pretty interesting. The way that these fights are put together and choreographed, there are some good moments here. Nothing that's like super stunningly Sakuga-y. I guess the sequence with Green April is pretty nice once it ignites. We'll have to talk about that, the whole ignition thing. And then on another front, I love the interactions between these two. They are continuing to grow on me, and I really hope that what's his name, Shibisu, doesn't get killed soon, because him being around is definitely growing on me. He's goofy, and I like his interactions with her in particular. They're kind of bickering like a married couple, and I kind of ship it. It's kind of cute in a weird way. Shibisu's kind of annoying though. He's a little much. And we finally got to find out what Sleepy Boy can do, and it's a lot is the answer. A lot. It's scary how much he can do. And so she ignites Black March, or Green April. Sorry, Green April. Yeah, and it gets really fucking big and really fucking powerful and really fucking scary. Now this is the first time we've heard about ignition weapons. Okay. What is an ignition weapon? How is it related to being one of the 13 of those swords? Are all of the 13 of those swords ignition weapons? Is igniting something that has to be unlocked for them? Is it Bankai, like an additional layer beyond? Or can any weapon be an ignition weapon? It's just that when the weapon happens to be one of these sentient 13 super swords, it's super duper duper. Maybe. I'm going to assume that all 13 of the blades have the potential to be unlocked into ignition weapons. Otherwise, that doesn't exist. But I don't know. It also seems to affect her psychologically when she lets it loose. She gets real freaky deaky about it and seems to be in a severe murder mode. I do really like this cut as they slide in. Yeah, there were a couple different elements in this episode where characters moved from foreground to background in interesting ways. That were pretty good, pretty good stuff. And then some nice and intimidating things from Akkad. Overall, I think I'm getting a little bit more used to the balance of this show in terms of how much comedic stuff is going to be going on, how much mind gamey stuff is going to go on, and then how much actual action is going to happen. It's fun. It's a nice balance. I could use with maybe a hair less of the comedy. I think I always feel that way about shonen comedy when the comedic elements first really get introduced and start to all come together. And usually it ends up growing on me, and the comedy becomes more normalized for me as we move along. But for now, I could use a hair less comedy, but that's hardly a complaint. Other than that, good episodes, good pair of episodes. I'm glad to have caught up. Pacing is yeah. I'm aware that Tower of God is really fucking long, and that there is probably quite a bit of compression going on here in adaptation. I don't mind compression in adaptation at all. I actually feel like the pacing of this show is slow, in terms of what is actually accomplished episode to episode. And that's probably, as an anime only, I can imagine that's probably the opposite mentality of most manga readers who want the source material to be extolled and held up on high and adapted perfectly, right? But that's not possible. And I don't think that any manga or webcomic can be adapted perfectly because it's a different medium. Completely different medium. But I appreciate the condensation. I wish it were more condensed. I wish more stuff happened more quickly. And that's probably the opposite of most people's perspective. People probably think that this anime is paced too quickly for the manga. I think it's a little slow, actually. But that's fine. That's fine. It's still moving along. I'd like more clarity around goals. I think we'll get that once we have any kind of interaction with Rachel, because she's so central to Bam Yoru's motivations and drive. She is his drive, and now she seems to be working actively against him, and that's very strange. So he's going to need to reconcile that, and that might be the first step in removing some of that naivete from his eyes, realizing that maybe Rachel doesn't feel quite the same way about him as he does about her, that he might be expendable. But we really don't know. We just don't know enough to know. Okay, we'll wrap there. Me, Teeaboo, this Tower of God 3 and 4. I hope you've enjoyed them. I thought they were pretty good. I'll watch more. Yeah. See you next week for episode 5, or in like 3 days when it actually airs. Peace.